I told you the word personality comes from persona. If you have a mask, the mask will not grow. You will grow. You may have put the mask on your face when you were a child, now you may be a young man, but the mask will remain the same, a dirty old thing, rotten. It will simply rot, it cannot grow. You will be growing behind it, and it will give you many pains because it will be a confinement. It cannot grow and you are growing. It is as if you are still wearing your childhood clothes. You are growing and those clothes are not growing, so they have become a bondage. They don't give you freedom, they confine you, they crush you. You feel continuously a pressure, a tension, and anguish. You can try it. You can wear shoes which are smaller than for your feet, and walk and you will know what is happening to millions of people. Their personalities are too small and their being is growing. Try to walk with shoes 2 sizes too small. One day I was sitting with Mullah Nasruddin. He looked at a woman and said, "This woman is trying to do the impossible." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "She's wearing shoes 2 inches too small." I asked, "How do you know?" He said, "I know because she is my wife." Look at her face in such agony, in such anguish. Look at the faces of people, their agony and anguish is written so clear. They are broadcasting nothing else but their agony and their anguish. And the problem is they are wearing a dead mask, a personality, which cannot grow with them. Of course, it is always lagging behind. It cannot grow. They are growing continuously, and it becomes a dead weight. Remember, with the false you will be crushed. Never keep company with the false. If you really want to grow into a blooming being, if you really want to give freedom to your being, never keep company with the false. Be true, whatsoever the cost. I repeat again, in the beginning it may seem that these pretensions are very good. They are not. Your mind is deceiving you. And if you try to keep company with the true, ego will disappear on its own accord. Otherwise, it goes on finding new ways, new methods to feed itself. People have become so false that you cannot imagine. I was reading an anecdote. Sadie Perlmutter was sent to the finest, most expensive finishing school in New York. There she learned all there was to know about etiquette. Despite the expense, her mother was very proud of her. Then one dark night Sadie staggered into their Park Avenue apartment with her clothes all ripped. "I have been raped on Central Park South," Sadie sobbed. "You know who did it?" "No, I don't." "You mean, after all the etiquette you studied you did not even ask, 'With whom am I having the pleasure?' Just watch yourself. Personality is the father of the ego. If you drop personality you will find the ego has died on its own accord.